you can hear me. Let's go ahead and get started. I just want to make sure my AirPod doesn't die. All right, let's see. You guys know the drill. Let me go ahead and get everything set up. All right. I hope all is well with you guys. Today we're gonna do a what your person is thinking and feeling about you guys type of reading. I am trying to hurry the hell up and get right back into it because I was running. I was at the trail today with my kids. And we were trying to hurry up and get back, but it is not close. So here we are. So thank you for being patient. Let's go ahead and see what your person is thinking and feeling about you guys this upcoming week. Understand that this message may or may not resonate with you guys. This could be about you, the person you're dealing with, someone in their energy. So let's just keep that in mind when we are doing this, okay? Also, I am still doing my giveaway for one more winner for the free tarot giveaway. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the reading, and comment down below, and you will automatically be entered into the raffle. Okay. Then I'll just reach out to you so that we can get your information, and that's how you know we'll do your free reading and kind of discuss how we're gonna go about it. Okay. All right. Collective. I will be doing a quick all signs message at the end of the reading, so stick to the end so you can hear about that message. But okay, so how your person is thinking and feeling about you, collective. Somebody feels blessed to know you. Somebody feels like you are different from the rest, but they feel like there's a lot of noise around you, or there's a lot of distractions around you, or they wish that it would just be you two and avoid all of the I don't know if it's that you're interacting with too many people, or there's too many people in your energy, or you got too many people trying to tell you guys about your connection or something like that here. But it's like, let's just focus on the good. Let's focus on the love. Let's focus on all the positive stuff, and then we can go from there. Like somebody's just kind of over feeling um like blocked away from you, or they feel like they don't want to share you. This is somebody that doesn't want to share you, collective. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. We are doing a what your person is thinking and feeling about you this week type of reading. Don't forget to like that button as you come in. Thumbs up that button when you walk through. Okay. I'm also getting that there's somebody who doesn't like the fact that you're in a relationship here. Whoever this person is, this is somebody that you could have either let go of or they let go of. This person is trying to create a blockage within your relationship. They just don't want to see somebody happy here. Whoever this is somebody, okay, this is someone who could like, if this person, when they're pregnant, their nose gets really wide, and I don't know why I'm getting that. This is somebody that could be pregnant, or this is somebody here who it's like something physically changed in their appearance after they had a child. Either this is the person who is not happy, or this is a person that somebody is leaving. I'm also getting that this is they could have short hair. Somebody could want to cut their hair, or just recently cut their hair and got bangs or something like that here. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like this is somebody that doesn't want you to be happy. Now, I don't want to focus on this energy. We'll tap in a little bit later just to be a little messy. But for right now, let's see who this person is that is looking at you like you are the love that they've been wanting. They just feel like you have a lot of distractions, or you have a lot of energy around you, and they really just want to focus on the good. But there's something about this noise in the background. So, talk to me about this person, Holy Spirit. Let's break them down a little bit. Thank you. This is somebody that they don't want to share you with anyone, but they feel like they can't have all of you because of something you haven't quite released, or a person that you're not quite over, or let's say you're in the middle of letting something go so you can focus on this connection. They're still feeling like their energy is still intertwined, and they're wanting this person out of the mix. I also feel like this is somebody who holds grudges, or someone that doesn't fully let go of past issues. Like if this is a man and he had a woman that was like, this person didn't give him a lot of affection, a lot of love. They kept them at a distance, really cold towards them. That's something they never got over. And I feel like you're trying to switch the energy, but there's something about this past energy that's coming in. And I feel like you're being called to like stop yourself from engaging. If somebody is not meeting you at the energy that you need them to meet you at, you're being called to like hold your composure and pull back from this person. Somebody is pulling back from someone. Why? The page of wands here. I feel like you're waiting for someone to come and talk to you. Like someone has to say something. I don't know if there was like some immature conversation that may have taken place. Someone didn't think before they spoke. And I feel like this person, you could be waiting for this person to come in and speak to you. You're like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off and let this person come in because something is telling me they need to come in and come correct. I feel like you're waiting for like some sort of impactful conversation to happen too. Like whatever this is, it needs to be something that sparks some sort of like excitement in you to make you want to talk to this person. We have the 5 of pentacles and the 6 of swords. I'm telling you, collective, either you're thinking about cutting somebody off or you're just keep creating distance with someone because there's a sense of lack. Like you feel like someone is not holding up their end of the bargain. And this is making you feel some sort of resentment towards this person here. I don't know if you're feeling like you're alone in a relationship or somebody is feeling this way. Someone feels like they're alone and they're fighting a battle, uh, and you're part of the problem. And I feel like someone feels like they're going through like some sort of bad luck right now. Somebody wants to move to a calmer place with you, but the way this transition is happening is after a conversation takes place about the the disconnect that's happening. There's a lot of disconnection here. Talk to me about that, Spirit. Let's break that down real quick. Talk to me about this disconnect that's happening. We'll be dealing with a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, and an Aquarius here. Leo also just showed up here. So this is somebody who's standing up for themselves. Ooh, collective. You put your foot down? Because somebody is feeling like, damn, I have to fix this. I have to like, I don't know if you were telling this person, I'm tired of you being defensive. You keep feeling like what is it that you really want to happen here? Do you want to be on good terms or do you just want to fight? Because if all you're trying to do is stand your ground on all the wrong things, we're never gonna get anywhere. And that's what this feels like. Like you guys have opposing views. One person feels like they're in the right, the other person feels like they're in the right, but no one's trying to understand each other. And this is about an assertive behavior. But the crazy thing is, it's like you want to move to a better place with somebody, but things can't heal where there's no understanding. And right now, I don't know if this is you or this is them, and we're going to clarify that in a second. But there's somebody here that's feeling like, damn, I don't like the fact that they're pulling away from me. I wish I could just talk to them. Like, I feel like we need to get back to this flirty, fun energy again because I don't like what it feels like to be outside of this person's mind or put on like the back burner. I don't like not feeling like a priority or not feeling like my energy is being prioritized. Somebody feels like you're standing your ground against them and they don't like that you're not giving in and just trying to hurry up and move things along here. But I feel like there's a sense of feeling defeated in this process here. So, okay, how is the collective feeling? Let's see. Collective, you feel like things have been taking a long time to progress. You feel like you've been trying to be patient, you've been trying to let someone grow, let someone figure their things out, but you're at your capacity here. Because I heard I'm at my wit's end. Who says that? Like, I'm at my wit's end with this person. Somebody feels like I've given you enough time to figure something out. What's taking you so long? What's taking so long? Like, it can't all just be about money, or it can't all just be about reliability. Like, I need consistency as well. King of Pentacles here. I'm telling you, somebody feels like it's all about the fact that someone is wealthy or someone is in higher status. Like they think that this is all that matters. But I feel like your issue is I need you to be a grounding force. I need you to be someone that is going to not only be stable and secure and grounded, but also consistent. and you feel like someone takes a long time to learn these things or a long time to get on board with you. We have the 4 of cups here, and you feel like they play victim, like, this is somebody that continues to play victim here. 4 of cups here, the ace of wands, the temperance, and the 9 of swords. So somebody's in their head. You feel like this person you feel like you could be in your head about this person because 'cause you're just tired. You're getting to a point where you feel like, "Damn, am I meant to do this by myself? Because I feel defeated." I feel like things are not moving, and I feel like if what's crossing you is whether you wanna refuse an offer or you wanna continue. Like, you're waiting for, I'm telling you, inspiration. Tell me the right thing, say something that makes sense, like, make get me out of my own head and bring things back on track because right now, I'm feeling like nothing is moving in the right direction. This is crazy. It's like you look at this person and feel like, "Man, we can be such a good relationship. Things can work so well, and when they're good, they're great, but when you guys are in troubled waters, it's like you're trying to take your time through this, but you're just constantly feeling like, 'Hurry up and wait.'" You know, when you're waiting for something to load on your computer or on your phone and it's giving you the circle of death and you're like, "Oh my god, hurry up already." Like, that's the energy, like, you just wanna hurry up and get to the point here. And this has to do with, like, negative habits. Collective, you could even have some really like, some patterns, or behaviors that you're recognizing that you're gonna have to let go of in order for you to be in a more grounded state when it comes to this person. Because what's happening is the longer you continue moving in the same like, you keep moving the same way, you're starting to get bored with the situation. Like, you're allowing the frustration to set in, and it's wearing on the connection. Now, if you're not in a relationship with this person, this is the reason why you left somebody. It's because 'cause you're like, "This person will just never grow up," or "This person just will keep tearing me down," or "They just weigh me down." There's something about a person's energy that just keeps weighing you down, and you feel like you feel free when you're away from this, but there's something about when this person is around you, you feel stifled, like, and it could be like the person could be a ray of sunshine, but there's something about their energy that is heavy. And it's because you can't energy doesn't lie, y'all. You can smile about your day all you want, but energy doesn't lie. So if your energy is heavy, but you have a smile on your face, people are gonna feel the energy around you. They're not gonna care about the fact that you walk around with a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Leo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Cancer, Pisces. I feel like you're waiting for that spark. You're like, I need something new. Collective, you feel like you're waiting for the right thing to happen at the right time, the right conversation, the right inspiration to show you how you need to move in order to course correct this situation because something needs to be cut out. Spirit is clear on that. If you want joy, if you want happiness, if you want this connection, because this is holy love, this is sent to you by the Most High. So, this connection is karmic in a sense. And it's because you're meant to learn something with this person about your boundaries and not over functioning or over giving or it's like, don't over how can I say? Like, don't deplete yourself within a relationship or within a connection. Now understand, this could be in anything you do. This could be in a work situation where you're doing too much, in a friendship group where you're always showing up and no one shows up for you, in a relationship. It could be with your own kids, it could be with your mom or your daddy. Take it how it resonates. But this is someone who feels like I've been giving so much and now I have to budget my time. I have to be very mindful of how much I'm willing to give so that I still have enough for myself because I'm depleted. Someone feels depleted. Let's break this down here. And I feel like your person is looking at you and saying, damn, I don't like the fact that this person feels that they need to move away from me and find conversation or find because the page of wands is a small conversation. This is like the spark or the beginning of something, right? So this is like I don't like the fact that someone feels like more energized, more excited to speak to someone else than to come and move in my direction. Someone is moving away and somebody's trying to stop it before it gets too far. The devil is here. What I say before it gets too far, the devil with the death card. Someone is concerned. There's fear setting in. Someone's like, "Oh shit, I have to figure something out." Or it's like they're allowing the devil to get in their head and say, "Oh, this person's gonna go do something. Be careful." The devil's playing tricks on somebody's mind for sure. How else is the collective's person feeling about them? Let's break this down. This is crazy. How is the collective's person feeling and thinking about them? The Page of Pentacles. They know that they're taking a long time to figure stuff out. They know that they take a long time to learn. But this is somebody that feels like, so what if I take a long time? At least you know I'm here for the long haul. So what? Just know that in the end, our goals will be met. Everything will fall into place. Just be patient. Somebody saying, be patient. Just trust the process. And that's exactly the conflict. That's the problem here. Because you're like, I'm tired of waiting. There's a lot of opposition, a lot of disagreements that are happening here. And this is causing defensiveness because someone is so ready for a change. And this person knows. This person knows that a lot of the conflict is the fact that they take a long time to grow. And I think the person is starting to question, like, can I really be what this person needs me to be? Because we keep clashing. We're not understanding each other. How is this person thinking and feeling about the collective? They feel like you're argumentative. They feel like all you want to do is argue and fight and create more chaos instead of trying to seek out peace. But I feel like, well, we'll see. Talk to me about the Five of Pentacles, the Magician. I was just about to say, if you're feeling like, um, if you're feeling like there's a lot of conflict, it's literally creating an opportunity for change. It's like, read the room. If the conflict is present, then clearly something has to go for things to balance out. You can't expect to keep things in the same energy and think that things are just going to magically go away. And your person is thinking that, like, why can't we just leave the past in the past? Why can't we just like let this go or put this behind us? And I feel like you're standing your ground because you know you're somebody that's very intuitive and you know that this stuff can't just be brushed under the rug. Things have to change in order for things to move to a calmer place. But someone feels like if they say the right thing, it'll like flip your mind or it'll make you forgive them. Tell me more about this, because this is like somebody that got they have the gift of gab, like, they can sweet talk you out of being upset, or they think that if they do 1 or 2 good things, then the conflict will subside, but you're stuck in, like, the same never-ending loop with this person. Why does their person feel this way? The Death card. Somebody thinks they can talk you out of leaving them, but I feel like you're walking right into a major transformation with this person. I'm surprised the Tower isn't here. Yeah, because your spirit guides, I'm telling you, this is like a karmic connection. They want you to work. Didn't I say this is a loop? Look at that shit. This is a loop. And spirit wants you guys to fight your way out of this. You're being protected during this time. Your spirit guides are making sure that you don't give up on this before you learn this lesson. Because this doesn't feel like an ending to a connection. This feels like an ending to a karmic cycle that spirit is wanting you to work on and work through. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Yeah, you see, they want you to know, like, help is already here. They want you to, like, you're supposed to be receiving some sort of reward after all of this plays out, because it's about the hard work that you're investing in this that you're going to be getting some sort of reward for. But right now, you probably could be in the thick of it. Okay. Why is the collective feeling, you know what? Let me see. See, this whoever you're dealing with, they have the gift of foresight where they feel like you're making such a big deal about something right now and wait 3 months, we're not even going to be thinking about this anymore. Somebody already knows where things can end up or where things are going. They're very confident in the fact that the future is already set in stone. But you could feel like, how the hell can you know this when you feel as deeply as you do now? In your mind, they look at you like you think everything is like the end. Everything is the worst. It's always so terrible. They're looking at you like you will make up the worst case scenarios every single time, and it's so unnecessary. And somebody could be wanting to tell you this. Don't worry, we'll see how you feel. But that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, but it's like there's something about this about it's like they know that you can be very wise, but they feel like it's something about them not wanting to sit in this space where they have to take some sort of accountability. What is this? Yo, I'm telling you, somebody doesn't want to take the accountability here. Okay, talk to me about the hermit here. Because somebody's going to be forced to have to see what they're not dealing with. What is this? What is it that the collective person isn't dealing with? Because this is like something deep inside. This has to do with love and connection. Ah, okay. Yo, literally, look, judgment with the Ace of Swords. Someone is going to see the truth about what they're not. Okay, here's the deal. Collective, you're dealing with a person who feels like you're throwing or making things bigger than what it is and blowing things out of proportion. But this person doesn't really know what it's like to be in relationship, or this person doesn't want to look at themselves and recognize the truth about what a relationship really is. You have somebody here that is sabotaging a connection because it's easier to just either walk away or like to just not look at their behavior and how it's caused things to crumble. This could be a person that walks around and tells everybody that they're not the reason why the relationship ended, it's the other person. But with the 5 of swords, this speaks of what you're doing wrong. This is something that you try to get away with and you tell lies about so that you don't look like the bad guy, but it always comes back full circle and you end up having to take accountability later. This is underhanded behaviors. This is somebody that will say, "Oh my God, but I'm doing everything." And in reality, they're not. To you, like collective, you may think there's no way in hell you could possibly think you're doing everything. But this person is like, I'm trying my damnedest. And maybe that could all be true. But for you, it's not enough. And someone has a really difficult time communicating and expressing themselves fully. It's like they can't deal. This is someone, they could be like an air sign or someone that really struggles with emotion. The issue here is that they lack empathy. This person could have had like a failed relationship and it really made them have to look at themselves and see what type of work they're investing in, because somebody really focuses on money and like the provider aspects, but there's nothing expressing love. This is not about how to express genuine emotion. This person can give it to you in the beginning, but they can't maintain it through over time because they've never experienced what it's like to maintain a fully functioning, happy, loving relationship without dropping the ball when emotions get involved. This person is emotionally unavailable. They don't know how to show up once deep emotions are present. And that's the truth that somebody is recognizing, not only within themselves, but collective. You may be the one to tell this person this. And this person doesn't like the fact that you see the truth. You see it in them. This is crazy. I'm telling you, whoever I'm talking to here, somebody has the gift of foresight. I don't know if it's you or them, but somebody could feel like they know it, And then you got the other person that's actually a high priest or high priestess that can feel it and know it, if that makes sense. This is crazy. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Leo, Gemini. I got more Scorpio here. Sag, Capricorn, Taurus. All right, let's see what else. How is the collective feeling towards their person? I'm trying to read the chat, but I can't really see. I need my glasses. I can't see. Oh my God. Okay. Collective, how are you feeling about this person? You feel like you feel like you're checking your tank. You're trying to see, do I have much more to invest in this situation? Am I feeling depleted? Am I What do I need to change in order to yield a better reward? You're really playing out like your situation with the person, and you're saying, okay, what did I do in my past relationships that didn't work and have manifested? Keyword. What did I do in my past that didn't work and is resurfacing in this connection that I'm not learning? Because something here you are outgrowing, and it's happened before, and you're looking at it and you're saying there's something else that needs to be cultivated here. There's something else that I need to do in order to get the yield, right? The reward to come into fruition for me. And I feel like whatever it is, it has to do, it's like you really need to take your time, but you also got to take a step back. What is this? Like, let somebody figure it out or let something play out. Like, you've already planted the seeds, you've watered them, you let it have enough sun, you make sure it has enough shade. You can't tend to it often. You're gonna have to leave it alone. Like, this is a person who's constantly picking and prodding at shit, and it's like, just leave it be. It'll do better if you leave it alone versus constantly trying to tend to it. Okay. Or like trying to teach your kid how to clean the room, but you're always right behind them cleaning it for them. So they never fully learn how to clean it themselves. And then be mad at them for the very same thing that you've created. Testaments. Okay. That's what this is. Like, you can't tell somebody to do what you need them to do and then not give them the space to do it. You got to give them the rope and let them hang themselves. Let them hang themselves. I'm sure you've done it with other people. You're going to have to do it with this person too. Let them figure it out. They're going to have to fall on their ass a couple times and then get back up. It's okay. That's part of the investment. It's the learning, the growth, right? Anything else? Let's see. We have the Hierophant. Didn't I say somebody's a high priestess or a Hierophant? We have the Hierophant here and we have the Two of Wands. This is literally, what are you going to do? And the Seven of, look, what are you going to do? This is about you making the choice. You could be a spiritual teacher for somebody. Damn, when I tell y'all, this feels like it's such a karmic connection. And please understand that when I say karmic, it's not a bad thing. We all go through karmic connections that teach us things. You can have karmic relationships with your entire friends and family group. It's not just about dealing with someone that treats you like shit. No. Karmic connections are literally life lessons that you have to experience. Okay. Let's just get that through. Please don't fall for the okie doke and tarot and all the hype on YouTube. All right. If you're in a relationship with someone and everything is great, perfect. But there will be a point in your relationship where you hit a roadblock. That is your karmic lesson because you have to see how you come out on the other side of that. What do you learn from this experience? So you take that with you. This is about someone's choices to shift their perspective. You can either think that grass is greener on the other side, or you can nurture and water the grass you currently have. Sometimes that means you have to detach and let life do its thing. Sometimes that means you're going to have to go and invest more. You're just going to have to see what the season calls for. This is the lesson that you guys are learning right here. And let me tell you, this feels very personal because I'm literally learning this with my kids. Okay. Somebody is feeling like I have to stand up for myself. I have to speak up. I can't keep this to myself. I can't keep fighting this battle. So I'm going to let you know exactly what I need and how I need it, and that is that. And that is law, and I don't care what nobody says. And if you don't like it, no problem. You can go about your business, baby. I trust you and believe that you will be okay. No grudges, no nothing. You're just politely bowing out. And then you have someone that is like, all you want to do is control things, and someone is learning that you can't in this season. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to control things in this season. So you're learning a really powerful lesson in releasing things to the divine and allowing them to work things out for you, right? You've done your part. You've overextended, you've invested, you've thought about things, you waited, you were patient, you were nurturing, and now the choice needs to be detachment and allowing the divine to take hold for you and having faith, right? Having faith that everything is going to work out in your favor. If this is something you genuinely want, you got to know that all will be okay. All will work out exactly how it's supposed to. This is about learning. This is about you understanding your values, your belief systems, like what matters most to you, what you're prioritizing, and what you're feeding. So, if, like, for example, right, I keep bringing myself into it just because I try to make it personal so you guys understand how it can work in your daily life. Like, if I'm constantly fighting with my kids about cleaning, and then I'm right behind them showing them, "This is how you do it," right? Okay, I taught. I showed them exactly how I want it done. Now I have to let them fall on their ass a couple times. They're not gonna do it perfectly. That has to be okay. I can redirect them. "Okay, I saw how you did the bed. Cool, cool, cool. Put these clothes under the bed. Let's go ahead and do it like this." Okay, now I have to let them figure it out again. You know what I'm saying? But there comes a point where you have to say, "Oh, hell no. Now I have to hold you accountable because you know what you're doing and you know how it's supposed to be done." So now accountability comes in. So you give them the chores, they don't do them, cool. Now the accountability comes in, you have consequences. You don't do it how you're supposed to do it. Now you're going to sit in it, sit in all your filth for days until you understand how it's supposed to be done. Now you sit in it. This is what you did to somebody. You put somebody in a position to sit in their own stuff. Someone who looked at you and thought that what you were doing was extra, someone that looked at you and thought that what you were doing was too much, that you're making a big deal out of nothing. So you took it back and you said, okay, then you figure it out. And they're going to have to swim in that shit. And it's not going to always be easy because they're going to want to look for you to solve things and you're not going to. You're teaching, like, it's like you're teaching somebody how to not only take care of themselves, but how to love you properly. And this is coming from a place of disappointment. You feeling like, damn, I'm so depleted and you don't even see it. I'm disappointed now. How else is the collective feeling about this person? Does that make sense though? Like, I try to use my kids because that's the easiest thing for me to talk about because it's literally my life. Like, it just feels disappointed because you look at somebody and you're like, damn, I love you and you love me and we're supposed to work together, right? This is team. We're supposed to build something together, and it feels like one person is doing all the work emotionally, the heavy lifting mentally, and the other's doing the heavy lifting manually, and the two are not equating. And someone is like, we have to work together. Eight of Pentacles, because I'm drowning and I need healing. And this needs to happen quickly. Quickly. This is what allows you to get back to your space where you feel grounded, you feel loving, you feel nurturing. Now your cup is full, and now you can give to others, and together we grow. And then you can celebrate. See what I'm saying? Like, this is what you're waiting for. This is what you're looking for. But right now, you feel like that's not the place and you're in. You feel trapped. You feel stuck. And you feel heartbroken because you feel like I'm disappointed with the same shit, different day. And I feel like you're looking for balance and you're ready to move forward. The problem is you want somebody that's going to be equally yoked with you. That Queen of Pentacles, you want your King of Pentacles to stand side by side with you because you feel like if I don't have it this way, then I'd rather be alone because you have an understanding that there will be another. But what you won't do is stay in an unhappy relationship until that happens. So somebody is like really going back and forth within a connection and saying, where do we stand? Where do we stand and how do we come out of this? So let's see. Could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aries, a Leo, a Virgo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Damn, that's literally all the signs. Okay. So let's see how does the collective get out of this space? What is needed to get out of this space? Let's see. You know what? Let's pull this oracle first. What does the collective need to get out of this space? I don't know why my chat froze. Yo, my legs are tired. The crazy thing is, right? People feel um now I'm not much of a person. I don't know how can I say this? I completely believe in God, right? I my whole heart and everything, my faith is 100% in the most high. And I believe that God will send you something and it can feel like the greatest blessing, but you have to know that there's still going to be lessons within that blessing, right? You can't just automatically assume that when you get blessed with something, it's not going to come with some sort of obstacle for you or a hurdle for you to overcome, right? And it's just the way life works, okay? So if I believe this, and I believe that I'm getting somebody that is coming into my life that's here to love me down, and it's going to be so loving and so joyful and something, what makes me think that there won't be a sacrifice in that? There still needs to be a sacrifice in order to receive this blessing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like spirit is usually on time every time. Well, it's not usually. He is on time every time when it comes to stuff like this. And it happens where you need it most. So if everything else in your life is working out, but this one thing in your connection is really like bogging you down, it's because there's something that cannot be present for this blessing to flourish. And right now, the very thing is a lack of stability and safety within a connection. Something is getting to a point where you're not feeling safe. And spirit is like, if you keep this going, it's going to be really difficult for you to find joy and contentment here. So you're going to either need to get on the same page or you're going to have to pull yourself back because someone is choosing to be vulnerable. Someone is trying to discuss these things. And spirit is like, okay, you did what I needed you to do. Now surrender it to me and watch the blessings flow. And this is so crazy because like God be sending stuff to me sometimes, and I don't fully read the Bible and all that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be 100% honest, but I do believe, right? And the story that he came to me today with was stuff that I don't know 100% about, so don't judge me. But we're talking about the three boys who and this is just conversation, right? We're talking about the three boys that were thrown into the fire because King Nazareth decided that if these three boys refused to bow down and idol these gods, that they couldn't be here anymore, right? And God told these boys, like, if you go through the fire, I'm gonna walk you through the fire, and you won't be burned. But nowhere in that did he say that you wouldn't be hurt. Nowhere in that message did he say that you wouldn't feel the heat, that it wouldn't be difficult, that you wouldn't experience pain or you wouldn't experience some sort of trauma in that. He just said at the end, when you come out on the other side, you won't be burned. And I feel like we forget through the periods of trial, through the periods where we're going through hard times, we think that it's supposed to always be easy breezy. No, we're going to be okay on the other side. And there's even blessings waiting for us on the other side. But there's still going to be an experience of of pain and loss, right? Some like going back and forth within yourself, being sure 100%, losing faith and then regaining your faith. It's always going to be um a sense of loneliness sometimes, a sense of um shit where we feel like we're not good enough, whatever it is. It's like there's always going to be a sense of trial in the midst of the blessing. And nowhere in this life did God ever say that it was always going to be easy. And I feel like sometimes when we think about how great God can be, we forget that He is also the type of person that's going to teach you some really difficult lessons. It's all on how you look at it. And it's how much you're still going to seek Him in the process of it. And I feel like I'm dealing with a connection right now that's going through heavy fire for this blessing. And it's because your soul needs it. Your soul needs this lesson in order to move forward. So you're getting it put on the deepest relationship that you can have with the person, because it's about, can you surrender it? Can you surrender your ego? Are you willing to lose it for me? That it's like that's what God is saying. Are you willing to put it all to the test for me? Are you willing to be obedient and follow my directions and then set it aside and let me work? Are you willing to be faithful? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like I'm preaching today. Like, but somebody keeps going back and forth, and it's like God is saying, take a second and let me work. Anything else, Holy Spirit? This is crazy. Yo, literally, because your spirit guys are saying you deserve this. You have no idea of all that is about to flourish. It just feels like right now you're in a period of struggle, and we all are meant to go through this at some point. I feel like you're needing to be cautious of how far you go. Like, we can allow things to completely crash and burn, or we can get a hold of ourselves and decide, you know what? It's okay for me to just take a step back and gather myself because I know what I deserve. And I'm not going to let anyone talk me out of this blessing. I'm also not going to let anyone make me question myself. Right. So I feel like justice is here. You're getting ready to get your karmic payouts, the karmic reward that comes from the lesson. Because Spirit is saying it's already here, it's already with you. The problem is just making sure that, yeah, look, healing light. I'm telling y'all, and you have people here that's working on your behalf. 1111. When I tell y'all, the confirmation is constantly here. And you see, it's funny because I'm talking about family. Yo, it's crazy. But this is exactly what this feels like. Like, we have a connection that's under heavy fire, and you guys are trying to figure things out, but you're getting to the point of exhaustion, and someone is feeling probably the same way because there's a lot of mirrored energy here. The problem is, can you both figure out the it's like the assignment. Can you stick for the assignment? It's not about what you feel like dealing with or what you don't want to put up with. It's the assignment. The assignment here is, can you have better boundaries? Can you allow someone to step up? Can you give them space to learn and grow? And can you maintain your sense of stability and create a loving environment for yourself without it needing to be fully dependent on what someone else is doing? That's how we bring things back into balance here. So let's see. Let's look at what about my singles? Let's switch gears a little bit here. What about my singles, Holy Spirit? Those who are not in relationship with anybody? What's coming in for them? What's coming in for those who said, F this person, I'm not dealing with them. I want new experiences, but there's somebody I got a little for, somebody that caught my eye, a little twinkle, twinkle. Let's see what's going on with that person. Yes. So there is a person. There is a person for some of you. Some of you already have somebody in mind, or someone has already caught or caught a glimpse of you. So let's see what that is about. Again, we have holy love and we have self-acceptance here. Okay. So for some of you, maybe you did come out of something and you're ready for something new here. This is about you learning what you need versus what you're told to want. So if you thought that you could deal with a person with kids, and you're like, yeah, I really could be in a relationship with somebody with kids, it's okay as long as there's no drama. I will work it out or whatever. And then you realize, no, I've told myself my whole life I didn't want kids, or I didn't want a person with kids. And then I gave in, and I'm finding myself battling the very same thing I told myself I would never go into. You're so clear now that you're never going to make this mistake again, because you understand what you need and you're not budging for nobody. And this is kind of where spirit wants you, because it's like you got to love you first. You got to know you and know what you want. And it's not about what you can handle. You can handle a lot of shit. That doesn't mean you have to. Someone is like, no, if I can't be made the priority, I don't want it. Someone is like, let me take a look at myself and see what I want, how I want to be treated. Let me start there. So I feel like somebody is really taking good care of themselves. It's like you are taking yourself out, you're going places, you're traveling, you're loving on you, and you want someone to meet you where you are already. So if you're already doing these things for yourself, and you have somebody that was giving you a hard time for trying to do the very things you were already doing, you're like, no, you're not going to take from me. If this is how I feel whole, you should be adding to this experience, not taking away or feeling insecure or trying to stop it. No, you now become the lesson for somebody on self acceptance, accepting the space that they're in and not allowing, like teaching them where you don't budge on your boundaries, on your foundation. You are not allowing it. Woo. We have behind the mask here: courage, letting go, true love, and consciousness of life. What did I just say? You will become the very person, like you become the teacher for this person on how to deal with life. Okay, so whoever this is, I feel like whatever you let go of really taught you a lot about your own personal power and courage. It taught you about you not dimming your light for anyone anymore. And I feel like this is calling in this love, this person. But there's two people that are still lingering in your energy that you're closing the door on. There's something that's tethering you to these two people. So I don't know if it's past memories. Somebody keeps trying to astro travel and like communicate with you. And there's another door where there's actual lines tethered to this person. So I'm not sure if it's like children, or you share something, like you share property or money or assets of some sort. But there's something here where you're tethered to them for some reason. And it's like once you learn how to detach from this, you get to shut the door and you have a new opportunity that's coming in. And whoever this person is, this is somebody that not only wants to work with you, but they want to help better you. This person won't live behind a mask, and they won't allow you to either. And if you felt like money was an issue or anything like that, where you're like, "Oh, everything could be great if I just had a little bit of this." No, this person isn't gonna use money as a tool for you. They're gonna show you their heart and show you, and it's like after they show you your heart, you're gonna find out this person is like they living financially well. Somebody's like holding money back until they know for sure that you are the one for them, and then they'll show you what they actually have. So they may act like they don't have a lot of money. I think they're lying, baby. This person got dough. They got buku bucks. They're just not one to show it. Yeah, and they're gonna show you. They're gonna show you. They may take you somewhere, and you're gonna be like, "Holy shit!" So this person actually got money, or like it's an event. They may invite you to an event, and you're gonna find out what they actually do for a living, or you're gonna find out who their family is, or what their business is really about. But whatever this person's going to show you a different side of life, and it's because you understood or you learned not to allow one thing to completely control your life. So if it was that you were trying to be with somebody for money and they controlled you by money, that's not going to work here. because you've learned this lesson, right? You learned your value, so you're not going to put a price on your value anymore. So now somebody's coming in and they have to come in with all of their heart, not a piece of it. Somebody could be getting married or somebody could be moving. I feel like you're going to be moving towards commitment very quickly. And it's like it has to come this way. Not only is it protective, but it comes this way after some sort of heartbreak, after you dealt with someone who lived behind a mask. I also feel like you may be invited to a wedding, a family function, an event of some sort, and this is where you meet this person. Or this is where you finally like meet this person. You know what I'm saying? Like you can know who this person is and think you know everything about them, and then you're like, oh shit. Like, don't be surprised if you find out some surprising facts about this person, about who they really are, or the fact that they really got money. There's something like that here. I also feel like there's something, it's like you close out, I'm telling you, you close out one door and then you get recognized and you're like, holy shit, right after I was stuck. You see what I mean? So this where you feel like you had to lose something, baby, you're gaining so much more. So much more. Can you give me more insight about who this new person is for the collective? Who is this new person for the collective? Hold up. Y'all, I switched to like decaf. And I don't know how I feel about it, but I do like the taste of coffee. This person could be very, what is it called? Philanthropic, a philanthropist. This is somebody who could have a nonprofit, someone that organizes and raises a lot of money to bring awareness for some cause. But this is something they feel really passionate about and they will never stop. This is something that they plan on building generational wealth with. And they feel this could have been passed down from a grandfather, father, something like that. But this is, or this could be a cause because of someone that passed away. They created this, and this is something that they like, they truly believe in. And there's something about you that you're like, oh, this is like everything I've been looking for. They could be, I just heard they could be an Aquarius or a Leo or a Pisces, or could have that somewhere in their chart, possibly North Node, um, or like a moon sign or something like that. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, but that's what I felt. So y'all know, I'm just gonna tell you. Yeah, this is somebody who they could be a lawyer also with the Emperor and the Five of wands. This is somebody who they have to make a lot of really big decisions here because we have the Seven of Cups. So somebody could have to that's why I feel like lawyer vibes. Because this could feel like somebody that has to make a lot of decisions, like a CEO of a company or someone that is constantly moving very fast. They have to like constantly adjust really tight schedules. But this person thinks a lot about you, or this person will be in this space. Like they're what creates conflict is I want to be here, but I'm being pulled in multiple directions. And it's like, I just want to be here. Tell me more about this person. This person's very protective too. Don't be surprised if they're like, hey, do this, wear this, look like this when we go here. Like they're gonna want to style you or dress you, or this is just how they are. And they don't mind spending the coin. They don't mind. They want to make sure that you're okay. Tell me more about this person here. Thank you. Yeah, this, you know what I'm getting to? This could be somebody that fights. Um, it's like when people are stuck in, that's why I keep feeling lawyer energy, like somebody stuck in a bind, and this is someone that helps to get them out of it. It's like you admire this person. You're gonna look at this person and be like, wow, this is crazy how like you feel, it's like you see this person, you can see who they are. You feel very really deeply about this person very quickly. And I feel like this is gonna upset someone. Not only that, but this person's gonna teach you a lot too. So take this how it resonates, but somebody wants to slut you out a little bit. Like they want you to look good on their arm. Like they're gonna want you to have something for yourself, and they'll even invest into it, but they don't want because they just don't want to see you burdened by any responsibility. So don't be surprised if this person wants to try to solve your problems a bit. Ah, look at how that just came full circle. You dealt with someone where you felt like you had to overfunction. This person is functioning and handling it for you. But you know the difference? This person is an emperor. They gladly take this on. Gladly take this on. They're thinking about things 10 steps ahead for you because they feel like that you're deserving this. They see how you've been overburdened and overworked, and they want to take the stuff off of you. They look at you like a wounded warrior and they feel like they never want to see you in that space again. And they feel like there's something about your energy that's so magnetic. There's something about you that like they love to I don't know, y'all. I don't know if you know this person already or when you figure who this person out, like you're gonna know because this person's gonna love to see you command a room. They're gonna want to see you move through a room and they're gonna watch you like a hawk. Like, but it's intriguing. It's like magnetic. Yo, this person is intense. I'm just saying. And this person looks at you like you fine as hell, or you're gonna look at them like, damn, how the hell do they do that? This is so crazy, y'all, but it feels really good. I'm not gonna lie. The tingles are tingling here for this new person. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Taurus, an Aries, a Virgo, Gemini. Heavy on Leo though, I'm not gonna lie. So this new person spirit, what's the lesson with this new person? What's the spiritual lesson with this new person? What's the spiritual lesson with this new person? Six of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody that's not gonna want you to hold back. They're gonna wanna know all of you. It's like, but they're not gonna want to share a lot of your time and attention. So this is someone that's not gonna want you to post all their business. They're not like they're gonna want you to be low key. So if you're the type of person that likes to be out there, you need to be seen. You need the whole world to know your man, your man, your man, your girl, your girl, your girl. This is not the person. Because this person is gonna want to be more private because real empress and emperor energies understand the importance of protecting your relationship, protecting, like not putting everything on display because then you put it out there for people to critique, to talk shit, to destroy, to send negative energy towards. You protect it. This is a person that protects it because they're not willing to see it fail. And this is somebody too that I'm telling you, it's because they're not gonna want you to be seen. They don't want anything that's going to make you question where you stand or make you question whether there's better things out there. They don't even want to think about other people giving you too much energy. This is somebody that's like, hell no. I don't even want to think about them going anywhere else. So this person's gonna keep you on your toes, keep you busy, but keep you home or keep you where they know you are away from everybody else. This is somebody that's not gonna want you out there. I'm just telling you. Any other lessons that this connection may present for the collective, this new relationship here? Somebody's birthday could be in April, in May, on the 6th, or June. Friendship and union and opportunity for change. So this person and then raising your vibration. Yeah. So this is a person that's like very take charge. Look, and divine timing. This is going to be a very take charge person. You're going to have to soften yourself, but speak your mind when it comes to this. I feel like you can have a really good friendship or really good union with this person, but it needs to be built on friendship. That's something that you've been lacking. I feel like everything changes when the foundation is friendship because then you feel seen and it doesn't feel like it's just lust or money or for stability. No, I feel like this helps you to raise your vibration, and also you're gonna teach this person too that money doesn't make your world go wrong, like go round. They're gonna need to actually get to know you and build friendship with you. That's what I'm getting here. Oh my god, I hate the scammers that come on here, yo. Like, go away. Well, I hate to have to like send you off, so please go away. Okay. But yeah, somebody's birthday is, I keep getting that, either May 4th, June 4th, June 5th, April 4th, April 6th or 5th, something like that, or your birthday could be in June, June 9th. Take it how it resonates. All right, let's see this one. Let's pull from the Divine Mother, and then we'll do an all signs, quick little couple card spread. You know how I do. And we'll do, didn't I say last time that we will go backwards? So we'll do Pisces to Aries this time. We'll go backwards, okay? Why not for my Pisces gang? Okay. Kali overcomes karma, realigns us with our path when we have reared off course, reverses the momentum of negativity, and detaches draining energy cords, restoring us to full vitality. It may seem like your will is being thwarted or you're not getting what you want, but the goddess knows what she's doing. Her actions will always benefit you. Right now, you're being called to trust. Damn, didn't I say that? Didn't I say that with the whole story? Like, you have to just have faith and trust that you're going to be pulled through no matter what. Like, facts. And then it says, chaos will give way to a higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart. The blue Tara looks to her right, gazing towards the future. She sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. I don't know why I struggled with that one. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in the destiny that is now unfolding for you. So you have so much good that's coming in. That's why I keep saying the whole little preaching session of this reading about walking through the fire. That's literally what these cards are discussing. It's like sometimes we have to go through difficulties to get to the blessings, and it's always a lesson that's going to teach us more about ourselves, what we shouldn't allow in our lives, and what brings us true joy versus just an idea of joy, an idea of what we want. So let's go ahead and let me pull. I want to pull from my lights here back. Let's do a all signs quick reading, Pisces to Aries. So let's see. Hold on. I'm just trying to gather myself and get all of my things. Okay. Pisces. Let's get started. Pisces. We have the temperance energy here. Whew, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Pisces. I feel like right now you want to get on the same page with somebody. I feel like things are wanting to, like, if you've been battling up and down with your money, up and down with your just the way you're receiving some sort of, I don't know, I feel like your money hasn't been all the way right, or you feel like in relationship you're not getting the very thing that you're deserving of, that's about to turn around. I feel like you have Archangel Michael coming in to fight on your behalf, and things are going to be restored because you're not, it's like people are not giving to you in the way that you deserve. And I feel they're about to get their ass whooped for that. I'm not gonna lie. Four of Swords here with the Ace of Swords. Yep, that's the truth. Somebody's gonna get a big little spanking. A big little spanking may just be happening because someone is taking too much from you and not giving to you in return. Or this could be vice versa. Take it how it resonates here. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay. Um, Aquarius. Aquarius, we have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Aquarius, I feel like you're dealing with somebody. where you may have to share the spotlight with, or maybe you're getting some sort of recognition. People are admiring you. They feel like you've come a long way. But I feel like this has to do with love. Like maybe you were the type of person that you would close yourself off. I feel like you're starting to open yourself up to love now, and people are like saying, about time, about time. Yes, you deserve this. Yes, go for it. And it's like you're being loved properly, and people are really celebrating the fact that you're having this. Okay, if that's not the case, I feel like someone is coming clean about who they're really in love with, and this is somebody they're not going to be able to hide it. Like this is someone they watch online, or you watch online, Aquarius. You could be watching somebody. This person could have curly hair like mine, like red curly hair with highlights or something like that. But I feel like this is somebody that you either watch online or someone that has a public platform. This is somebody you feel like you want to share your love with, or you're like, damn, I wish I could be honest and tell this person how I really feel. And I feel like either you're about to or someone's about to feel that. Yep, because someone it's eating them up inside to not do it. So this is someone that's gonna go full throttle on this because they don't have a choice. So Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Gemini Libra or another fellow Aquarius, a Cancer, or a Sag Leo. Okay. Let's go Capricorn. Queen of Swords to the King of Wands here. Oh, Capricorn. I feel like you're not taking nobody's shit anymore. And there's someone that's trying to sweet talk you, someone that's trying to come in and charm you. And I don't know if it's that you feel out of touch, or maybe you've been out of the game for a while, or you just feel like I've been there, done that. I don't know if it's just like you're recently divorced or something. This could be there could be an age gap in this connection here because I'm feeling somebody older and someone a little bit younger. Don't know why. That's what I'm feeling. But this is someone that looks at you like you may be younger, but a little more mature, or vice versa. This could be like an older woman dating a younger man, or there's just an age gap. I don't know why. I'm feeling that very strong. But there's somebody here that wants to communicate something, but I feel like they're trying to sweet talk their way in. You look at them like they're a chameleon, like they can just switch up on you at any point. Ugh, heavy Leo, heavy Leo energy here, Capricorn. There's somebody who's like, I don't know why I'm hearing that song "Ring My Bell." Baby, you can ring my bell. Ring my bell. I don't know what that is. Somebody's wanting a really good time with you, and they're hoping that if they do, they sweet talk you into your pants, that you'll open up your heart to them. And I don't know, Capricorn, you just might let them. You just might let them because you know the truth, and you're like, fuck it, it's a good time. Just take that how it resonates. But you could be dealing with a Leo, or a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius here. That's crazy. Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands here. Sag, there's somebody around you. I feel like this person, they could be traveling to see you or traveling in your area, in your city, your town, or something like that. This is someone that's coming quick. They're just coming, passing through, and then they have to leave. But you meet this person, you guys have really good conversation. This person like really intrigues the mind. I don't see you wanting to have anything really serious with this person, but I feel like you want to date this person. You want to see where it goes. This is somebody that wants to offer you something. It's like they speak really kind to you. They really touch in on your emotional side, and it's something that you like. I don't know if it's that when you travel you may find somebody, because I'm hearing Latin lover, so I don't know if this is somewhere where you traveling and this person you love their accent or something like that, or if you go somewhere and you're like, damn, it's something about the way that they move with me, the way they talk to me. It's very nurturing, very loving, like loving, and it makes you feel like you can just like melt into them. This person could have a sleeve or tattoos. um it's something about the way you like the way they dress too. You feel like they got swag. And they are playful, like, they could have, like, a really good sense of humor here. This could be a comedian too, like a traveling comic or something like that. Or this is just somebody that travels and you meet them at shit, you can meet them at a comedy show or something like this. But you meet this person when traveling, or they come to your town and you are out, and it's like you wanna keep in communication with them. I even see a little bit of back and forth, like you wanting to visit them, they're coming to visit you. But whatever this is, it starts off small, but this feels like it depends on how far you want to take this, but if you're looking for a good time, this person will be a good time for you, okay? Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries. I'm seeing Pisces, Scorpio here because this person looks like a freak. I ain't gonna lie. Or a Capricorn. That's for you, Sag. Let's go on to Scorpio. Scorpio, we have the Five of Cups here, the World, and we have the Ten of Wands. Scorpio, somebody is trying to burden you with their problems. And I feel like you have come to a point where you've decided that I have to focus on what's most important to me and everything else is going to have to fly away. And it can suck because this can be from like your friends and family. But I feel like you have to like shut the door on this, or you're gonna have to tell somebody no and hope that it doesn't end communication with them. But if it does, you have to be okay with that because there's something you feel that they put themselves into that they're gonna have to get themselves out of. Like you can't carry the burdens for this person anymore. And I feel like a truth is getting exposed that someone wanted to burden you with. And once you find the truth out, you're gonna be very happy that you decided in this way. Yeah, because you feel like these are things that are like sucking your soul dry. Like I can't keep losing out on these experiences or allowing something to keep draining me. For some of you, I feel like you're letting a relationship go or a family situation go, and you're like, I'm just focused on me and my kids, or I'm just focused on me and my kid. There's one thing that's most important to you, and this is where you pour everything into. And I feel like for some of you, this is like your family or like your home or your job or something like that. And you're saying, everything else, I can't focus on all these other burdens because there is someone that's trying to come and burden you with their emotional shit, their personal stuff, their financial baggage, whatever this is, and you're like, I can't hold on to this no more. So no, I'm closing the door. And when if you or someone's closing the door on you and you're like, good riddance then. He'll be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, um, Pisces, Scorpio here. Okay. That is Scorpio. All right, let's go on to Libra. Libra, we have the Four of Cups, the Death card, and the Ten of Pentacles. Libra, I don't know if you feel like you met your match, baby, but you are so focused on your future, you are not playing around. I feel like there could have been some third party situations in the recent past, or you could finally just decide, I keep focusing on all the wrong things. Somebody is coming out of immature energy. This feels like codependent energy. Like somebody has some wounds that they were dealing with. Now they want to move away from that because they want to focus on the one that matters to them or the one thing that's most important. And for whoever this is about creating generational wealth or just creating stability within a home or a family structure. Like somebody's like, I need to focus on my future and what matters to me, and I need to cut out whatever doesn't serve me anymore. And for somebody, this is like third party situations. There could have been three people. This person could have been a low key hoe bag. I ain't gonna lie, a whole bag, basura. Okay, and then they finally got it together. And they got it together because someone could have thought about leaving or someone is leaving, and they're like, damn, there goes the end of my future. And now somebody wants to get their shit together. This could have happened. Something got exposed, y'all. Something either got exposed or is getting exposed. You guys could be trying to blend the family also because there's like multiple different races of children on this card. So you could be trying to blend the family and someone is trying to get in the way of this. So they may be coming and either spewing some stuff or dropping bombs to cut this from happening. So don't be surprised if you get an unexpected call or message and somebody's bitter on the other side trying to ruin your happiness. It's because they that's exactly what they're sent to do. It's a truth that needs to be exposed, and either you don't know this truth or this comes to light and you're like, okay, at least I know this was the worst of it. It's something like that. Either I know this is the worst of it or this is a new thing and you're like, I'm out of here. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So that's for you, Libra. All right, let's go to Virgo. Virgo, we have the Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles here, and the Page of Wands. Virgo, I feel like you could have been sick of your own shit in the recent past, and then you got it together and you said, you know what, I need to really start focusing on my finances. I need to really start focusing on what matters most to me. I need to really see people for who they are, see a relationship for what it is, and start something new here. I feel like a conversation may take place about uh ooh, someone here is playing around in some little magic. I'm not gonna lie. Virgo, you got somebody that's either a kitchen witch that don't really know what they're doing, or they're going to a auntie or somebody in a far distant land to do some work. And this is someone that is doing magic through someone who knows what they're doing. I'm just gonna be honest. This is root work here. So this is somebody, don't be surprised if somebody says that they bury something in the ground. So be careful. Cleanse yourself. Cleanse your space. Cleanse yourself. Okay. Because there's somebody here that it's gonna come to light who they've been doing, like who they've been dealing with. And Virgo, if this is you, baby, it's gonna come to light who you are and it's gonna fuck somebody up. And let me tell you, there's something that's gonna be this whatever this truth comes out, you're gonna be called to pay the price for this, okay? Because I just heard paid the piper. Somebody's gonna have to pay for this shit. So just be mindful because a conversation is coming to light of what they saw or what they heard or who they heard a conversation about. It could be coming from a child. This child could be a Leo, okay? Just gonna throw that out there. But you could be dealing with another Virgo, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Take that how it resonates, Virgo. All right, Leo. Let's see. Leo, we have the devil, damn, the Hierophant, and the Three of Swords. Oh my God. Leo, I don't know if you're thinking about, I don't know if you think if you're being tempted away from somebody or a relationship, a marriage or something, or you find out that someone else was tempted. And I feel like this is going to lead to some sort of heartbreak. Somebody's puppeteering, somebody's playing on somebody's heartstrings, or someone is trying to, um, somebody's playing some sort of games here. And it's like to fuck with your mind or make you confused in what is real and what's not real. But spirit is gonna step in on this one to show you because I'm hearing enough is enough. Like someone is either gonna come in and wake you up or someone is gonna free you from this situation. I'm also getting that there's somebody here who is afraid of commitment, and I feel like they're gonna end up disappointing themselves because they're not trusting in it. And I feel like this, it's like the devil's playing tricks on somebody's mind and telling them that they're not deserving of real commitment or they're not deserving of real love. And spirit is like, what? Do you not see all this unconditional love around you? What the hell's wrong with you? Don't listen to this liar. This liar is only coming in to deceive you. So be careful. Get your mental right, Leo. Do some grounding work, some meditation. Touch some fucking grass. Go outside. Get some air. Like really say some affirmations to uplift your spirit because you have a negative energy around you. I just heard burn a black candle. So clear your energy with the white candle. Keep some selenite around you, and then also burn a black candle for protection here because you do have the devil's working on you, baby, like trying to send some negative energy your way, messing with your mind, trying to tell you what you're not worthy of, and it's fucking with your heart and it's making you think you're not deserving, but you are. Okay. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Gemini, Libra, and a Taurus. Okay. Cancer. Cancer, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Lovers. Cancer, you got somebody that is somebody could be cheating. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody's trying to find out if you're cheating too. They're trying to see, do you have somebody that you have a deeper connection with afoot? Is someone around you feeding your mind? Somebody's investigating. They're trying to map you out. They're trying to figure you out. They want to follow you around. This person could be like checking locations. This person could be looking to see um like your online presence or something, or who you're giving your time to. This person wants to know if someone is feeding you in ways that they can't. And I feel like they're trying to study you to see if they can pull you back in or regain a connection with you because they feel disconnected from you. They feel like they're losing the chemistry with you. And this person desperately wants this. This person also feels like, damn, I want the cooch or I want the D. How can I get them back in? They're trying to study ways to be what you need them to be because they don't like not having you. Could be dealing with a Gemini, an Aquarius, Taurus, or Capricorn. That's for you, Cancer. We have Gemini. Gemini, we have the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, heavy Gemini. The Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Gemini, I feel like you're finally at the point where you're surrendering all the shit that made you crazy. All the overthinking that you've been doing, you're like, man, F all that. I'm ready to have fun. I'm tired of worrying about how everybody else is feeling, what everybody else got going on. I'm tired of trying to help everybody out. I'm trying to be the saving grace and the emotional support, and I'm done with that. This shit got me up to here. I'm done. I'm ready to go and have some fun. So, Gemini, you about to live your best life. You're about to live your best life because you feel like I can't deal with this no more. Or you could be dealing with a baby mother situation where all she wants to do is run the streets and you feel stuck at home with the kids all the time. You're like, wait a minute, what? Why am I just sitting here while this person is roaming free? You got somebody that's like, you feel like someone wants to run away. They want to go and have fun and live their life. Somebody feels like they need to go live their life and they keep telling themselves they're trapped, but they're really not trapped. They can go if they want to. Like you're free to live your life, Gemini. Nothing is keeping you home. If you just recently became a mom and you feel like, no, I can't be out in these streets. Are you crazy? I just had a baby. Says who? No one says you gotta be a hoe in these streets. We just say go have fun, live your life, be youthful, have you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's saying go and like die in these streets. Live your life. And I feel like someone feels guilty for wanting to go and have a good time. Don't live your life. You deserve it too. He'll be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Aries, and did I say Gemini? Yeah, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Taurus. Taurus, we have the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Taurus, you are really something. Okay, something could have taken place or is about to take place that really makes you look at yourself and go, oh shit. I feel like you're really trying to seek out God right now. You're trying to gain some wisdom. You feel like there's something you're not understanding, and you have to go and do some really deep thinking about the person you are becoming and whether this is the direction you want to move in. Whatever took place, it really questioned whether you are prepared for something, prepared for a relationship, or if you're better off being by yourself. Will I be better off single? Or is someone else wanting to be single? I don't know if you're worried about someone doing a lot of work because there's something about if you leave me alone too long, then I may just want to not be here anymore. And if that's the case, then baby, you were never meant to be there. If you have to constantly contemplate if you should be somewhere, then you really didn't want to be there. This was more codependency than anything. But someone is really trying to figure out a person or figure out if they can be involved in a relationship or if they want to be single. Something's happening here where somebody's like waking up and saying, damn, this feels like I'm investigating somebody. I'm looking into someone. I want to see what someone is thinking, feeling. Like someone's really trying to get to the bottom of how they feel because or someone's watching somebody. This could be somebody that got curly hair. They wear like a really big curly fro. This is someone that's into the esoteric. So this Taurus, you could be really trying to figure out what someone's thinking. You could be even thinking about getting a reading done or something like that. It's like you're trying to get into the mind of a person because something keeps happening or something happened and it's making you trying to it's like it's making you look at life differently or figure out whether you're really ready for commitment or if you should be single or just if you really have a connection with God or how to deepen that sense of connection. There's something about that here. Or there's someone that's challenging you to do this. Okay. So take that how it resonates. But I feel like someone's really trying to seek some sort of independence and clarity from source to understand whether they're in the right or in the wrong, or if they need to go in a new direction. Okay, but whatever this is, some truth may come to light or some sort of clarity comes to light, and then you just know instinctively what to do. But you could be dealing with a Virgo, heavy Virgo here, and Scorpio. Okay, and now we got Aries. Aries, we have the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Pentacles. Aries, don't go walking yourself out of something before you're fully prepared for this. Because you have somebody here that wants commitment, they want to be in relationship, they is divinely guided to come into a connection, to be grounded, to have all like you're meant to be a boss and have a lot of stability and be a husband and a father and a businessman. Like you're meant to have all of these things, but I feel like there's a part of you that feels, do should I should I have all these things? Is this enough? Or is this too much work? Somebody feels like they're not, like they're hurting themselves by not being honest about something. Their thoughts are taking over here. Aries, you could be dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus somewhere in your chart or Aries somewhere in your chart if you're a Taurus. But this feels like someone that is trying to figure out if I'm better off with just me and my dog, me and my dog by myself. 'Cause there's something that's making them feel like, "Golly, I need a way out," or "I need a way to see things from a higher perspective." And I feel like spirit is sending that in, but someone needs to really do some work. They need to learn more. Somebody is refusing to learn and grow, and this is what's really stifling them. This is something that's being done of your own doing. Like, you can easily get out of this space or not suffer as much, but someone needs to do some studying. Somebody needs to grow. This is someone that's choosing not to grow, and they're being called to grow more. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here, because you have to release a part of yourself that's not working anymore in order to allow the good shit to come in. Okay. Or for whoever this is, you may just be saying, I'm so tired. I just don't like, I know what type of person I want in my life. I'm not sacrificing for anything but this. Okay. Could be dealing with a Taurus here, a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And that is all. I'm gonna pull one oracle message and then I am out of here, y'all. Let's pull from the Wisdom of Hafiz because I love this deck, but I don't use it often enough to know like all of the meanings. Lucky for you, I have the book. Okay. Holy Spirit, give us a message for the collective today, please, to send us on our way. Yo, people kill me. People who literally take the time to come on here and say foolishness like the trolls, it's so funny to me. Stuff be having me cracking up. Like this dude said, adults shuffling Pokemon cards and predicting the future. Like you must love it because you come back every time. Okay, so we have practice tenderness. Look at that. Release and let go and have courage. So you're being called right now. You could be 43, 32, 21. I just felt the need to say that. Your birthday could be like May 5th or May 7th or July 5th, July 3rd. Take it how it resonates. It could be anywhere within that time frame, or this could be affecting you around this time, okay? But I feel like you're being called to have courage. You're a lot of the messages today were about releasing things that do not serve you, releasing things that have had hold on you, um and this could be like just physically, this could be just things you keep telling yourself you need or you don't need, and you just keep yourself in the same cycle, in the same loop. This is the thing you're coming out of, and you're freeing yourself because she's letting a bird out of the cage, so she is freeing herself and freeing a part of herself that maybe she thought was trapped for a period of time. Now, understand there's no gender, so this could be a man or a woman. But this is someone that's like releasing this one thing that they know it's okay for me to let this go and surrender this. And there's a sense of tenderness to that, right? It's a sense of self-love and care that comes with you saying, I'm not going to make this an obstacle or a challenge. I'm going to choose to release this because it's what's going to be better for me. And sometimes there's courage that's needed in order to do that. Some of the hardest things for us to let go are the things that we've been stuck with, that we've been doing over and over for such a period of time. It became a part of our character, or it became a part of That's just the way I am, kind of thing. But it's the very thing that's been holding you back. And I feel like the courage is needed to let this part of you die off and also to accept the fact that you're not perfect. You're not perfect. Yeah, maybe you yell and you do crazy shit. And sometimes you have to let that go. And you could say, yeah, I used to yell and do crazy shit. Let that be the past story. Like, that's okay. And also show yourself some fucking grace. Show yourself some grace. Because let me tell you, I am trying to do the same. And it has not been easy. Showing yourself some grace. The very grace you'll give everyone else, show it to yourself. Okay. Um, so I'm being called to read the practice tenderness card. So I'm gonna do that one because it keeps looking at me. It said, it is in your best interest to be very tender with yourself and with all of life. Vulnerability doesn't keep us safe, but it does keep us open. And an open heart is one of the strongest, most powerful tools in the world. Cultivate a practice of self compassion and tenderness towards all of life in order to become more like the friend who created you. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to leave that there. I love you guys. I thank you so much for all your love and support. Don't forget that I am still doing my raffle for the end of this month. I will post the winner on my community board. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure that you comment in the video and pay attention to the community board because that's where I'll post the winner. That way I can reach out to you. You're going to have to email me with your info so I can do your free reading. So if you're interested, you know what to do. In the meantime, in between time, I love y'all. And until Wednesday, unless I have some time, I'll see you then.